I've got a few things to update on, and Molts, and also a bit of. I'll put the sad news first, I suppose. Sadly, the Israeli gold has passed away. As you can see, there's no life in it. I put it in ICU and it was already dead. So I was just double checking, but as you can see, just died. But as you noticed, it's not skinny. So it'll just been like it never ate in my care, but it's always been quite plump. So I think it was just its time really. It was a wild caught specimen, and Israeli golds don't seem to do very well in captivity. Don't seem to live that long. They seem to be a lot like the camel spider. Sometimes you get a week, sometimes you get a month. I actually got 3 months with this, and then sometimes you just get ages. Like I've heard of these living about 9 months, so that's usually about the longest. As I've heard longer, but like a late there from like years ago. But lately, max I've actually heard off personal people are 9 months. Which is a bit crap, but it was a very nice species of scorpion. So that's Deathstroke, the Israeli gold, which is Scorpio maurus, and the subspecies was Platymus. So um, yeah, so that's sadly a death I've had to report, but I have to report it, or you'll be like, where's this from? Next we move on to, it will be a fresh substrate, but as you can see, where's my P.mac? I'll just put this down so I can open the lid. No P.mac. That's because it was death curling, and I put it in the ICU, and while it was in the ICU, it's actually molted. So I'll just take the lid off. Oh, just give me a sec. I will be transferring it back over into its enclosure. I'll give it fresh substrate. But yeah, as you can see, I did try and feed it, but yeah. But yeah, it's been here for about 2 days. It's hardened up a tiny bit, but it's still. I might actually leave it in for a couple more days, just take the locust out and transfer it over when it's hardened back up. But as you can see, it has actually altered. It's not death curling now, which I'm happy about. The lighting doesn't seem to. That's a bit better. But yeah, at least it's not death curling. I might actually transfer it back, so all I have to do is lift the paper out, so it's not too hard. It looks okay. It doesn't look like it's got any problems molting, so can't complain. I'll just take the malt out. I'll show you it. Its abdomen's inchewed, but if I'm honest, I bought 4 tarantulas at once from Donny Shell. It was the P.mac, the P. fortis, the P. platus, and the S.hoffmanni. This P.mac, I'm hoping it's female. It's out of the 4, it's probably the one I'm most confident is female. Chuck that locust in with that, so I'm cleaning it out anyway. I'll decide whether to rehouse it, but I'm not gonna video that because there's no point. But yeah, that's the P.mac. It's not coming out very well on camera, but it's got the Christmas tree pattern, and it's got a little pattern on its abdomen around the edges where its legs are. But yeah, that's the P.mac. It's doing perfectly fine now. So hopefully once it's eating, it'll start to pick up again, because it was death curling all the time. But saying that, my GBB used to death curl quite a bit. So yeah, that's the P.mac. Next we have the S.hoffmanni. By the way, the P. fortis has been confirmed to be male by Molts. The P. platus looks to be male because it's very leggy. This S.hoffmanni looks a bit leggy, but I'm just hoping it's a female, because if I bought all 4 and they all turn out to be male, it's a bit crap. But yeah, as you can see, not grown too much. The horn's a bit more prominent. See if I can get anything from this molt. I think it's been chewing on it, to be honest. Yeah, as you can see, if I didn't drop it, it's been chewing on the abdomen. I could have probably sex that by the naked eye, but not anymore. Got no chance. But yeah, I transferred this over and it actually started making the molten mat yesterday, which is I want to say the 7th. Something like that, yeah. But anyway, whatever. The Saturday before I upload this, it started laying the molten mat, and this is the Sunday. But yeah, it started laying that, and literally within 5 minutes of me looking at it doing the molten mat, it was already it was already on its back. But yeah, it's had a perfectly fine malt, nothing wrong with it. It's actually malted on the damp side, which I think's helped with malting. But yeah, nothing wrong with it. It's done perfectly fine. Fingers crossed it will be a female. It does look a bit leggy, but some species like the LP look leggy, and then they turn out to be females, which is very odd. By the way, the P.mac seems to flick hairs even if I pick up the tub. The S.hoffmanni just flicked hairs, but I'm not too fussed. Hairs don't seem to bother me as much as other people, so yeah, can't complain. And finally, an update on my GBB. She's an absolute tank at the moment. As you can see, the carapace is still attached. But yeah, she's doing perfectly fine. And she's kicking ass, so that shows that she is actually fine. But yeah, it's either going to dry up and fall off, or it'll just be there. But it's not really affecting her. I'll try and move that out of the way because it's a bit of spider poo. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, that's alright. Didn't really affect it. But yeah, she's doing perfectly fine. She's quite active and she's actually really calm for a GBB, not speedy, as you see quite a few of them, which I'm not complaining about. I do like her, she's a very nice tarantula, and yeah, so that's pretty much my update on her. But yeah, just to show, she's doing perfectly fine. She will show the odd fret posture like she's now, but she's just straight down, straight back down out of it. She's not fussed. But yeah, that's pretty much her, and that's the update. So yeah, P. Scorpio Maurus actually died. That's Deathstroke. The S.hoffmanni and the P.mac molted, and the GBB is doing fine, but the carapace is still attached. So I don't know when I'll be releasing this, but this is like the first. No, it's a Saturday. It's around the 7th or whatever. I can't remember the date exactly, and I can't go off my phone to look at the date because I'm recording with it. So yeah. That's pretty much it. I'll try and release this before the Wednesday of the feeding video, but I've also got 3 other videos to release, so I'll see how it goes. Anyway, cheers for watching, see you in a bit.